Hi, so in this week's fascial release we're going to be looking at your quads, so the top of your thighs, and then we're going to be taking a little journey into the hips as well. This one is really nice to do the day after you've done an intense workout, or you've been for a big walk, or you're just feeling really tight around that area. It's also a really good idea to keep this area completely loose if you're having any lower back pain as well. So you're going to keep the balls in the bag to start with today, and we might keep them in the bag for the whole time, but I am going to bring you up towards the wall to have a look at the hips as well. So to start with, now you have some options. It's quite strong to release the quad muscles, so I'm going to give you an option just to come in and relax in the position, or I'm going to give you an option to move in position, but it's completely up to you. I'm going to place the balls down and I'm going to lie myself on top of them, but in order to do that I'm going to take my left knee and I'm going to drive it out to the side like a frog. I'm going to bring the knee out, and then I'm going to bring myself over, and I'm going to lie myself down. So I'm going to make a little pillow with my fists, and this is where I'm going to stay. So maybe this position is enough, and you can just hold it and take some nice deep breaths, and maybe you move a little bit, and then you hold it and take some nice deep breaths. So this is quite intense. It's intense for me, and I'm sure it will be for you as well. So if it is, that is enough. If you do feel like you can do a little bit more, I tuck my toes under at the back in my right leg, and then I roll myself forward and back. And we call this stripping the quad. And you can come as high up as you want, and you can come as low down as you want. It's a really nice way to release tension in the front of the leg. Lovely. And then you can stop when you're ready. And we'll go on to the second side. So again, the balls are down. In order to get into position, the right knee is going out to the side, and you're lying yourself over the top of the balls. You're bringing your elbows down. And just to start with, you're going to hold it and maybe even rest your head onto your hands. You might want to choose a few different spaces to release, a few different areas. Or you might want to bring the hands down, tuck the back toes under, and use that to move yourself forward and back, any way that feels good in your body. And if you do need to pause, you can take a pause and take a few deep breaths. Lovely. So bringing yourself up, we're going to come all the way up to standing, and I'm going to ask you to find an area of free space on a wall nearby. So I've taken one ball out of the bag, and I've come and found myself an area of wall which I can have enough space to roll around my hip. So the area that we're working is here. So it's about the glute med. So we're looking right into this area that sticks out at the side. So in order to get a really good release, we have to move in a few different directions. So we're going to move the muscle side to side, and we're going to move the muscle up and down, and then we're going to do that with the ball. So you're going to place the ball on the wall. You're going to step your right, so I've got my right hip on the wall, my right foot is forward, my left foot is back. And I'm going to place myself so I'm leaning in towards the ball. And from here, I'm going to drive my pelvis forward and drive my pelvis back, and I'm getting quite into it, so I'm feeling the strip of the muscle as I move forward and back. You can do this 5 to 10 times, and then I'm going to start bending and stretching my legs so the ball goes up and down. So I'm going to bend down, the ball's going to come up, and then I'm going to stretch and the ball's going to come down, and I'm going to keep moving the ball so I can really feel it working. Really feel how it's letting go of all that tension in my hips. Then I'm going to note where the most intense part is. I'm going to move my feet away from the wall so that my upper body can relax onto the wall, and I'm also going to make sure that my head is back. And in this position here, I'm just going to take 3 deep breaths. I'm going to inhale through my nose, open the mouth. I've got quite a bit of pressure through my hip into the ball, so I'm really pushing back. But then I'm going to let go of everything on top. One more deep breath. Before you go to the second side, I want you to take a moment to step away from the wall, and I want you to notice how the response has happened in your body. So I feel like my whole right side is actually let go, and I feel really tense and tight on my left side. So I'm going to go straight into the left side now. So I'm going to bring that left foot forward, right foot back. I'm going to bring the ball into that really juicy part of the hip and the glute, and I'm going to start by moving my pelvis forward and back, and getting a really good traction, a really good strip of the muscle. I'm going to notice how it's feeling compared to the first side as well. Don't be afraid to move the ball around. They don't do exactly what you want them to do all the time, so it's fine to change the position when you need it. Then I'm going to get myself ready because I'm going to start bending and straightening the legs so I can feel the strip of the muscle when I'm bending and straightening. And then I'm going to allow myself to lean back into the wall behind me, maybe shuffle my feet forward so I can get more pressure going backwards. Make sure the ball's in a really good area, and then it's 3 to 5 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let go. And just really enjoying letting go of anything that was gripping, tensioning. And then when you're ready, just come away from the wall, take the ball out, and stand with your feet flat on the floor and just notice how your body feels now. Well done.